What's going on, everybody? Just here today to shoot a quick little video for you because the 3DS recently turned 10 years old. Crazy to think about it. It feels like yesterday to me. I remember buying it when it came out and I had a lot of fun with the system. But I actually wanted to show you guys some games that are a little bit obscure. Not because the games are necessarily obscure themselves, but because these are actually 3DS games that released and had like a special cover to them. Maybe a slip cover or a lenticular lens. So I'm going to show you some of those today. There's not a ton of them, but they are still pretty cool. Something to keep your eye out for if you're out, at a pawn shop, maybe your local mom and pop shop. Keep an eye out for these games because there's some really neat slip covers and special things you can find. The first one we got here would be the Street Fighter game. This came out when the system launched, and it actually has a slip cover. I believe all the launch copies got this. And it's actually a lenticular cover that came out for the system. These should be pretty easy to find, but I think it's pretty cool. Nice little bonus to keep your eye out for. Got another one here, Cave Story 3D. This one also had a slip cover. You can find these online. The Cave Story game always, I think it did have a low print run, so they are always going to be, it's going to cost you a little bit of money to find, but nothing crazy. Another one we have here, this one's probably the most common, right? Pro Evolution Soccer 2011. So this one had a lenticular cover as well. Okay, it's not a slip cover though. This one, it's like they glued it right to the front. So this, I think I got it for like 10 bucks. Plus shipping, so $2 or $3 to ship. We're going to get into some of the ones that are a little less common. So this one is kind of interesting. So you had WWE AllStars, right? This one didn't have the lenticular cover glued to it. For some reason, they had this sheet here. So it really pops, like you're not going to get the full view of it on camera. But I guess they just included it with the game, and it's too big to actually fit inside the case. So I don't know. I'm guessing maybe when they produced this, somebody screwed up on the dimensions, and they're like, well, I guess we'll just send it with it. But it would have been cool if they could have attached it to the case. But this one is a lot less common, so you may pay a little more if you want to get a copy of that. This one's actually probably my favorite. I don't see it pop up too often, but there's actually a lenticular cover that came with the Jaws game, Jaws Ultimate Predator. Same thing, this one's glued on, it's not a slip cover, but it really, like where the mouth is, it really looks like you can just look right into that. So I don't know if this was like launch copies got it. I couldn't find any information on which ones, why some of them got the lenticular cover and some didn't, but this one's probably my favorite one to keep an eye out for. Down to our last two, we've got One Piece Romance Dawn. So this one's kind of interesting. You'll see copies of this game online, or on eBay and whatnot. I thought it would be more expensive because of One Piece is fairly well known, but it's not too badly priced. Here's the weird thing though. Apparently this was like a promotion, I think at GameStop, and they're all individually numbered, but it's a slip cover that's on these. So all those copies that are kicking around without like the slip cover, it means somebody threw it away. Apparently there was only 16,800 of these made. So another cool game to keep your eye out for, but see if you can get it with the slip cover. And the last one we got here, the Amazing Spider-Man. This, I'm assuming, was probably a launch copy. I'll see if I can show you here. So this one's like a sideways slip cover, and what they did for this one, it's not a 3D cover, but it's kind of like what you get on business cards, where it's like a lifted glossy surface there. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but this one's really cool. I just randomly found it on eBay for like pretty much same price as the original game, but keep your eye out for this one because it's just one of those things that's cool to find if you can get it with the slip cover. But yeah, those are all the 3DS games that I know about that have special covers. If I missed one, let me know. I'm not including like big box bundles, but just games that got like a slip cover or some kind of special lenticular cover. So hope you guys enjoy, and good luck finding those.